When people talk about the rise of designer sneakers, the Prada America's Cup has to be the starting point. The shoe was made in 1997, not for a fashion week or some big ad campaign, but for Prada's Luna Rossa sailing team at the America's Cup race. When it first released, it was considered a technical shoe with these mesh panels and leather overlays. But 2 years later, when it hit stores, it stopped being a performance shoe and became a cultural one. In the UK and the US especially, people took it and made it their own. The America's Cup found itself as a staple shoe. And the craziest part about it is that the silhouette looked nothing like the chunky sports trainers on the shelf at the time, thus making it shine in its own lane in terms of luxury brands. And that's why it mattered. Before the America's Cup, luxury houses weren't really making sneakers. Shoes, yes, things like loafers, lace-ups, and heels, but trainers? That space strictly belonged to Nike, Adidas, and Puma, and Prada managed to blur that line. They proved a sneaker could carry the same prestige as a tailored suit or a leather bag. And once they did, Dior, Margiela, and Balenciaga all followed. Even today, the America's Cup still hasn't lost its relevance. In Europe's streetwear scenes, you'll still see them from Paris to Milan and London. The next generation is still keeping it in their rotation. For some, it might be the nostalgia factor to them. As for many, this was probably their first designer purchase. But to everybody else, it's history. Because it's the shoe that opened the door to the billion-dollar designer sneaker industry that we know today.